Well, conspiracy theory, eh? Let's go back to the restroom. Yeah, where the fuck is the restroom? You go piss or take a shit there. It goes down. Yeah, that's the restroom. Pretty useful, yeah? Then who the fuck thought about it? Ain't God. It's people. Yeah. Who the fuck thought about a restroom? Wonder what the fuck do we need restrooms for? Why can't we just be like animals? Look at fucking dogs. We could just fucking take a shit anywhere we want. But there's something about human society that necessitates a restroom. But first of all, because of the shit that piles up everywhere. Obviously, if we take shit wherever we eat, whatever, the shit would be everywhere. Man, wouldn't be able to have all this fucking shit. Industrialization. This shit. Unless we start collecting shit in the first place. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's something else about the restroom. If you think of the restroom, it is a giant underweb tunneling system of shit and piss. Or you call urine and feces. Now, all these things, they got connected in a giant pile of shit. Excuse me. A giant cesspool. Now, what happens with this shit? Well, some of it goes to fertilizers. Some of the shit gets purified. The water goes back. Go drinking. But here I would like to say, since a lot of people do drugs, there are a lot of additives we add into all those things. All the shit. Yeah. So, actually, all the shit is being processed. It is being processed, distilled, centrifuged, multiple ways to get pure substances, a few different pure substances of different kinds from the shit. You get what magnesium, you get potassium, nitrogen. Also, you get if you just use the centrifuge, you get some very interesting compounds like methamphetamine, THC. You can get some pretty interesting compounds just by processing the shit. That's hard to remember that you can get meth from shit. Okay. Now, there's also no better way. If you're thinking about you can get drugs on shit. In places like jail, prison, over there, people, shit is the highest drug. Yeah, people do it to get high because it contains all kind of shit. It's pretty much using the same shit over and over again. But anyway, yeah. So this shit, we take it, process it, centrifuge it, and process it in multiple steps, like the Smirnoff vodka. Yeah, triple distillation. Yeah, and we take it. We get the substance, a few different substances, a full spectrum of substances. Then we get substance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years and numbers seriously. It goes right back into society, go into drugs. Some of it come in the form of drugs, some of it will be fertilizers. Some of it goes to the police, they said the drug dealers, and the drug dealers said, the drugs. Maybe some goes to, some of you are interested in the science, you may know there's actually a full ecosystem with the shit. It is the microorganisms uses our shit, they digest it. And some plants, some animals, they take a distinctive liking to what shit. Some of these plants include the marijuana. Marijuana loves shit. It loves human shit. It converts all that shit into THC, and then you smoke it again. Yep. Anyway, there's actually a free economy behind shit as well. If you think about it, all our shit, all our shit goes to the municipal sewage, municipal cesspool. Okay, that's most of our shit. Where most of our shit goes to. If you live in the city, we live in the country. Obviously, your shit could be going down the drain somewhere. Some places in the country just literally goes in the hole. You know where it goes. Okay. So anyway, with all one case, however, some cases where the shit doesn't goes to the municipal sewage, get processed at some earlier point, some intermediate point, before completely separate from the municipal processing point for feces and urine. Now, this case is, I think, hospitals. Now we got the penal system, pretty much all the correctional institutions and some schools. One thing is private schools, some public schools as well. But basically, some large areas, they have their own system. It's distinct, it's calibrated differently, and obviously for distinctive advantages. And yeah. Basically, if you think about it, the economy in the case of the penal system is that we catch people that do drugs. That people do drugs are being caught. They spend significant time in jail, actually not significant now for doing drugs, just 2-3 months, couple months. But if you think about it in this couple 3 months, do you see something here? Right? If you don't see something, I think you see something. They do drugs. They pretty much, the system is in place to recycle it out. Okay, so you go to jail, basically collects everybody's shit in jail, but that shit is actually, it's pretty condensed in drugs, because just give you some of statistics, 80% of, 80% of people that are getting locked up right now, they admit to taking several forms of psychoactive drugs. So their blood is condensed with this particular drugs. So they go to jail. And now they piss, they take shit, they eat, the food that just give them there. All these things comes out. And guess what they do right inside an underground of the jail? They process that shit up. The water goes back, drink it again. But the solid steps, somebody goes into fertilizer. So goes into fertilizer. The fertilizer they sell plants and sell that for money. Okay. But obviously, they could get pretty much purified drugs from the cesspool of the jail, of the prison as well. They could get purified methamphetamine crystallized form just from basically just keep purifying the shit, the cesspool of the jail. And guess what would they do with all those drugs? Pretty much they pump it out to the street, pump it out to the street, pump it out to the police, to the police corroboratives, to the so-called drug dealers. The drug dealers then pumps it out again to drug users. So again, they begin using all these drugs, and by the time they have used it for so long, it's built up so much in their system, then they could again, go to jail again, and then take the shit there, gets recycled out again. So, I mean, you think about how much how much drugs there are and how much the drug there is, how much drugs there are in this country. Basically, that's how it's been doing. Yeah, kind of like a instrument. Uh, you psycho that drug, pump it up to the street, and they do it. They break the law. I think about it's kind of almost like the triangle, almost like a triangle here, almost like the balance system. The balance system. You get a police right in the middle. There's one triangle. Then you get drug users, dealers. Then you get the law. Okay, the law of course catches the people that does the drugs. Okay, only the drugs. And the law then commands the police to catch these people who do the drugs. Okay, these people do the drugs, drug users, so obviously they'll go to jail. Then enable these people who are the police, who are also in jail, who are also processing the shit, who are also making the drugs that the sales do then, but they don't do anything. They have nothing to do with the law. They make all the drugs, so make all these drugs. Yeah. But I don't know, it's part of the process. They pump all the drugs out again to these people. They do the drugs. They go for under the law. No, it is a trap. It is a trap, basically. It is a trap. That's the way drugs are here. However, it is not the system in many other countries. The restroom is a completely different kind of things in different countries. It's pretty much it is where you are. What's not in Europe? That pretty much sums it up for you. Oh well, but it's a conspiracy theory to you, then it is. Sorry. But anyway, this sums up the episode. And the next episode, I'm probably talking something a little bit more conspiracy. It's gonna be probably about the justice system. But if you have faith in justice,